What are you playing?
Stickers, sir. I tried. Just waiting for a stop. There's actually nobody young our age. Are you gonna say anything? You're so awkward.
What's your goal?
To get dark. I'm so hungry. We should have gotten breakfast. It's so nice. Look, we can chat there.
We're walking to the light. Oh wow.
Cool.
This will be a good transition. I'm your official cameraman.
Thanks.
I record everything.
I love how it's 24/7 buffet.
Ooh.
Ooh, so we would have had a room like this.
Hey, third floor's perfect. It's not.
Oh.
You can't. If your girl's hangry, it's GG. So this is what I got. I got some pork tacos.
I did pork, that's what
I did pork. Pork looked good. And I got some pollo tacos. And then this is more pork and rice.
All that
And
protein.
you got it. Yes, you gotta have the protein.
Bubba power! They passed the station, but they didn't have anyone there. But I really want pasta. But I got pizza. There's corn with rice, grilled potatoes and fries, and then I got my taco, chicken taco. Oh, you tap it.
Okay.
So,
Damn.
Platinum Yucatan Princess. We got the washroom, 2 sinks, a king bed, sofa, and I think my favorite part is the balcony.
Wow.
Oh, there. Look at our view. This is really pretty.
This is where everyone's chilling
This
now.
is a really big resort. Holy cow.
Platinum Yucatan. Hooked it up. 5-star. They gave us a king size bed, and now they gave us a bottle of champagne. Okay, I'll just do this.
What's the percentage? Is it actually champagne? Doesn't say it.
It is. I don't know.
Really pretty.
Ready?
Just be careful the corkscrew doesn't drop on someone's head. It was so anticlimactic.
Okay, so welcome to my second vlog. It is a fitness channel, so I thought I would talk about my workout. So before we hit up the pool, I decided it's probably a good idea to go to the gym, get a bit of a pump. Okay, so first we start with bent over row. Now, key thing to do for bent over row is making sure that you're pulling your hand towards your pocket. So a lot of people just pull straight back, and you're gonna get a lot of biceps and your middle upper back, but you want to sweep it almost so that way you get your lats involved, and you're gonna work your entire back region. Also, a lot of people keep their elbows too close to the side. I get it to, you know, get those lats engaged more, but if you want to activate more areas of back, keep a slight gap, because your shoulder blade can't move, it can't glide over your rib cage properly to get the most out of your back. So I'll just leave it at that. and we move on to the next exercise. So normally when you're on vacation, you can't do everything you normally would do in a workout. So I like to think in terms of movements. So if you're doing let's say normally you do a bent over row with the barbell, okay, you got to switch to an exercise of a similar angle or similar movement. So I like to think of it in terms of vertical, horizontal. Is it pushing? Is it pulling? Okay, so it's tricep extension. So is it which angle are you? Are you going overhead tricep extension, or you bring your elbows behind the back? Things like that. That way you can recreate a similar workout and keep things consistent for the most part. So anyways, back to the workout at hand. Next movement on the list was cable tricep extension. Now I always do this exercise, and luckily this gym had a cable system. So key points here: keep the elbows behind the torso. I like to keep a slight hinge. That way I can get full extension of my elbow and see those triceps flex. Look at that, it's like a little claw coming out. So go all the way up and squeeze those triceps back. I like to imagine pulling the bar into my legs and always keeping the elbows behind. Now the next one was a chest supported row. So normally I do chest supported row using the bench and the dumbbells, but I saw a nice chest supported row machine, so easier setup, and went with that instead as a substitute. For the next exercise, we go wide grip lat pull down. I do about 12 to, I think this is 12 to 15 for 3 sets. So a lot of things I see as a trainer when people do the lat pull down is they don't stretch their arms all the way up, getting full range of motion. I was guilty of this too. So one key thing you want to do is let that weight pull your arms all the way up, get a slight stretch up there, let those shoulder blades loose, and then drive those elbows down, squeezing the side of your lats. So after that, we go to close grip chin-ups. Normally I do a neutral grip lat pull down, but there was no neutral grip handles or pull down machine where you could just change it. So I did pull-ups instead. Same idea, stretching all the way down, driving those elbows down, trying to get the lats engaged. Notice I'm not trying to, a lot of people when they pull up and they get tired, they kind of crunch forward and in. So you don't want to do that because you're starting to use the wrong muscles to get you to pull up. Then hit the arms again. This time we're doing high reps, so instead of the 8 to 12 like we did in the beginning, now we're going to the 12 to 15, just a way to get some extra volume. So here I do the rope extension, same idea, elbows behind the torso, and then pulling towards my legs. It's burning. Look at my face. Alright, now last but not least, you can't forget the curls, especially when you're going to hit up the pool. So with curls, a lot of people keep their elbows locked to the side, and I used to say that all the time. But what you'll find is when you get a little bit of elbows traveling forward, you're going to get a bit more of a bicep squeeze, because one of the functions of the biceps is shoulder flexion, which is bringing the entire arm forward essentially. Also, that you might notice that my thumbs are kind of loose and I'm gripping really hard with my pinkies. That's why I kind of lift up my index finger sometimes. By gripping with the pinkies, I'm supinating my arms. So I'm really kind of bending the bar the other way, and that's also a function of the biceps. So that's the workout, and I figure we'll just go back to a montage of the rest of our trip. And hope you guys enjoyed. This is a great resort. Mexico is beautiful. We did super touristy things, but we had a good time, so enjoy.
That is 1 ounce. I don't do this. Is it a shot out of a pistol?
Whoa, it's nice. They're so nimble. Oh my god.
I think they can move fast for sure. Baby, please.
He's not scared.
He's not scared, but that doesn't mean that you might not scare him if you touch him. Don't touch him.
Los vestidores, la ducha rápido para quitarse el perfume o el bloqueador solar y proteger los peces. Y el chaleco es obligatorio, aunque sea.
You do yours first then. It's cold, isn't it?
It's better cold now than later.
Okay.
Go back in. You gotta get your hair wet though. Yeah.
No, I don't.
There you go.
I try.
Whew. I forgot to take off my shoes.
Hi.
It's not bad, eh? He hyped it up. I
Why?
think it was like freezing.
It's cold, yo. I don't know if I can talk out enough. Oh yeah, I'm tired of clapping.
You can kind of pick it up.
Oh, this is the back. Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ready.
What? Oh, he's gonna beat it.
Ah.
Baby, please.
Party time!
Bring that ass back like a boom, 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 boom. Hey, 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 hey! Everybody say,
Baby. Baby. Babe. Anthony.
Oh, I started sleeping. Sleep. I gotta write down what timestamp I'm on. 9:30. It's January 13, 8 a.m. and the Level Up Bands site is going live and we're flying back tomorrow.